彼も。
So please introduce yourself, including your name, university, and the subject that you study.
Sure. My name is Sophia Yoshikawa. I'm studying International Relations of the Middle East in Durham University.
And why did you choose to study in the UK?
I wanted to study master in some English country, and I realized UK is only 1 year, so I decided to finish my master as fast as possible.
Okay. And why did you choose to study at this university?
I wanted to study international relations or international politics, but I wanted to specify studying Middle East, and there's only a few universities who I can focus on study about politics in Middle East, and Durham University was one of the best, so I decided to apply.
Right, okay. And why did you choose to study in your field? What is it?
As my background, my parents are from Iran, so I always had an interested in political situation in the Middle East, and I always wanted to study. And I studied international politics in my undergraduate, but they say international, but they only focus on Japan and like China or like East Asia's countries. So I just wanted to study something about Middle East.
Okay. And how will you enjoy your time at this university so far, and what do you enjoy the most?
I really enjoy studying here. I think because I choose to live in college, Durham University have a different system of college, and I choose one college named Trevelyan College, and this is very friendly, and I don't feel, like homesick or anything, because I always meet people, and when I have a question I can ask like so many friends of mine.
Okay.
So I really enjoy it.
Right. And what's the difference from what you have expected to live in the UK, and what did you surprise the most?
Most of the time I expected to be very hard to study, especially in English because it's not my first language. But most of the time I think I expected, but the difference is the food is really, really bad here. So don't expect to eat something good. And I think it's very, very cold. I used to live in Canada for a year, but at least Canada has a summer. So in summer you can wear like a t-shirt, but in here you cannot. So it's really like bother me.
Right. And tell us about your day, your time at your school.
Is it better to say when I had a class or like nowadays, because I don't have a
daytime school schedule?
Okay, normally I have only one module one day, so I wake up, I eat breakfast, either I go to module if I have a morning class and come back, eat and go to library until dinner. So it's basically just study, but we have like a formal, I think once in 2 weeks. So like when we have a party, we would like just partying, and when we study, we just have to study all the time.
Okay. Like how is your classes? Like the atmosphere in the class, and how your professors teaching style, something like that?
Every module normally have one seminar and one lecture. We normally have a lecture first, so we learn what we learn from the professor. And most of the time, they're very, very nice. Even if you don't understand English, if you ask, they answer very kindly. And I don't.
How about your friends? How many friends in your class?
It depends on the lecture, but we normally have 30, 40, and most of them are from European Union. And in our college, we normally hang out with 20 different people, and most of the time they're from like a different country, so it's not like one big nationality.
And tell us about the activities, student societies, workshop or work placement, or like the things that you have done outside the class.
Okay, I was a part of an Aikido club in Durham University. I really enjoyed it. It was only 5 members, but it was like refreshing because I don't need to study. I can just like do some sports and stuff.
And what was your difficulty realizing the study abroad, and how did you overcome it?
In the first 3-4 months, I couldn't understand anything because they speak so fast, and different professor has a different accent. So it was really difficult for me to understand what he's saying, and I have to read so many things, and I read very, very slowly. But I think it's just the time by pass, like you get used to it.
Okay. And would you recommend your university to others? and what part in particular do you recommend?
I really like Durham University for some reason. First reason is they have a different college system. So if you decided to live in a college, you have a lot of friends and you don't feel lonely, and you can ask a question, and I think it's like a one big, how can I say, benefits of Durham University.
Okay. And what is your favorite place or point of your university?
Excuse me?
Like, what is your favorite place in the university?
In our college we have a very big space to just hang out, but only in summer because in winter it's like very cold. But in summer we just go out, do a basketball, football, American football and different thing, and I really liked it.
Right, okay. And how was it used to be as an agent?
Oh, when I was in Japan I didn't know how to apply UK university, so I was very worried, but I asked TVU and they take care of everything, so I felt less worried.
Right, and please tell us your further goals or vision after studying here.
Okay, I would like to have a job in England, and I'm looking for internship or proper job in UK, so as soon as I finish my thesis, hopefully I can find some job and still live in here.
Okay, and please give us messages to those who are considering study abroad.
I think many of them feel very worried to just go out of Japan and study in a country that they don't speak your first language, but I think you can just get used to it and everyone can help you, so good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.